I think the fashion is art for sure, and it's not like people only think of it as a business. I feel like a lot of people be like, oh yeah, start this clothing brand because you want to make millions, or start drop shipping. Like, no, I don't make fashion because I want to make money. I make fashion because I want to express myself.
Money, 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 I just made a big deposit. That girl, she's so cute, I wanna put her in my pocket. You could pay rent with the shit that's in my closet. Wings on my back, baby girl, I'm a prophet.
Hi, my name's CURZ.
Hi, I'm Rod.
And this is our
Top 5.
All right, sick.
I'm CURZ. I'm an independent artist in Canada, and I make clothing, art, jewelry, pretty much everything having to do with the arts.
Shit, that was so professional. I'm Rod. Roderick's a lie. Yeah, I'm just a designer. I'm a creative. I do everything, honestly. I'm sustainable. That's all I can say.
My brand is mostly based off of my art style that I developed through like ages 10 to 20. So it's mostly like very playful punk rock kind of vibes. And I try to translate that into my clothing and all the stuff that I make. So yeah, that's it.
I feel like my brand is like all prototypes, and like I find inspiration in me trying to not replicate, but like more as make something inspired by these famous and like influential designers that I look up to, but it's also like very punk, it's inspired by my fears, honestly. It's like all my fears put into artwork and expression of that, for sure.
I actually really like Rod's brand. He's actually one of the first designers that I looked up to when I first started, because we both lived in a small town and he owned a little clothing brand, and when I wanted to start clothes, I looked up to him for advice and everything, so I think Rod's like really sick.
Damn, there goes the light. Chris, I fuck with her shit. Yo, she's doing her thing for sure, and she has her fan base. I'm like, yo, that's inspiring. I need to get on the TikTok. She got loyal fans, and I need some loyal fans. Where are my fans at?
Dude, my fans are your fans.
No, your fans are your fans for sure.
So those are the rave babies that I made. They're actually been developed over like a span of 2 to 3 years. I just wanted to make something that resembles like Hello Kitty, because I'm a big Hello Kitty fan. When I was younger, that's like all I would buy. So I wanted something that was like similar to Hello Kitty plush, but in my own art style. And also I wanted it to be like useful. I don't like making stuff to just sit around. I want you to be able to like use it. So those rave babies, people buy them and they like carry them around to parties and stuff. There's a zipper in the back. You could carry whatever you want in their essentials for parties, raves, whatnot.
I fuck with these because not only they're all individual, one of ones, but like she does the airbrush on them, and it's like, oh, I fuck with airbrush. I'm so inspired by airbrushing, I can't do it. She's fucking mastered it, I swear.
Yeah, they're like little kids that you adopt, honestly. They're like one of one. There's no replicas at all.
I fuck with that heavy. Next?
Nice.
Okay, these are like one of my first things I ever sold online, and like I think I had them from, it was like a what's it called? A jacket. It's like a camel jacket and chewy pants. I cut them up, I made another pair of pants, and I'm like, damn, I'm gonna put these online. And the man's like, yo, let me buy these. I'm like, okay. I'm like, $80. The man bought them for $80 American. I'm like, holy fuck, this could be a business. I'm like, shit, this is inspiring. I'm like, I could do something with this, you know? And it was just me just like having fun, honestly.
Yo, honestly, I could not be able to sew that. That is like level 100 craftsmanship.
This is before fashion school. This is me just like, I don't know how to sew. I'm like, I want to make something though.
That is dedication. I would not be able to sew that. That's crazy. And the bondage, is that a pocket on the side? Is that a like pouch?
Oh, it's not like a pouch. It's like,
yeah, you should make it.
It's like a harness. It's like a harness thing.
I like the harness, but this top part, shit. Go back. This top part, you should make it into a little pouch, like cigarette pouch.
Ooh, that's fire.
I'll buy it.
I definitely need to like recreate things like this.
Yeah, you should. Okay, next. So this photo is from a runway that I did with Archive. Everything on this model I made myself, except for the top. So there's rave babies. I made that skirt from scratch. I like made the pattern and everything. Also the boots and the shrug. The shrug, honestly, I made because I've always wanted something to like wear to like hide my shoulders for like comfort reasons, but I don't want like a bulky jacket. Like I want something light that's gonna make me feel like, I don't know if you feel the same way, but like when I wear a jacket, I feel like more like comforted. You know what I mean? You feel like safe, right?
Yeah.
So I found this like fabric. It's very like see-through spiderweb fabric, and you could like just like toss it on. It's not that heavy. Won't make you sweat your ass off.
I feel the same way because like I like being very modest. It's like modest, but it's also extreme modesty. Like I'd be wearing like harnesses on top of sweaters, where it's like people are like, oh, aren't you sweating? It's the middle of summer. Why are you wearing a jacket? I'm like, I don't know, man. Like I like covering up my body. I don't like you seeing what I look like. Even the mask right now, like you can't see who I am. You know? I fuck with that. I fuck with the shoulder. Is this a shrug?
Yeah, it's a shrug.
I fuck with things like that because it's just an accessory. I like.
And you can layer it. You can use it for like
heavy.
multiple outfits, right?
Okay, the Jesus Freak hats. This is like
Iconic.
it's iconic for sure. It's like this is definitely like the start of like a revolution. The start of like I guess my newest baby, my newest brand, and this is more like it's weird because I thought that everybody knew that what Jesus Freak was, but clearly not. Jesus Freak is like someone who's like very passionate about the religion, and this religion has to, and it's like Christianity. Somebody loves Jesus so much they're like a freak about Jesus, and I'm like, how do I make a brand, or how do I make art that glorifies God, what's also not too corny? And this is exactly how you do it. And the people love it, eating it up, and they're calling me like, yo, make more. I need more. I'm like, okay, I got you. Like, chill. I started off with the Jesus Freak hats. I made one that says Allahu Akbar. I have like a punk religious aesthetic, you know? I don't like to be too corny, but like I try to include all religions. I want to do more like Buddhist ones. Definitely branch into more religions. But like I feel like it's like a slippery slope when I get to that, because like I don't want to offend anybody, but at the same time it's like I don't know what offends who, you know? So like it's like I don't know.
You remember when you put these out at my vendor event?
Yeah.
And everyone was picking them up. Like no one picked them up for like the first like couple hours, and then I go back to your table and like I swear like 3/4 of your table is like empty.
Bro, that's like my first vendor event. Shout her out. Bro, I made like $500 the first time I ever sold. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Are we allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, I'm like, yo, this is a thing for sure. I definitely need to go out more into the city and like just like express myself and just like get my art out there because people like it.
I feel like the Jesus Freak hats are like a rite of passage if you're in the fashion industry. Like you have to have one.
Bro,
like, we own like 5, I think.
I feel like it's weird because like I go to fashion shows and then people are front row seeing like wearing. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's like wow. Eyes are opening for this. Like people are looking me down. Like yo, who made these hats? You know, who? Like, you're not gonna find these hats anywhere else. All one of ones, just like the babies. What are they called? The
Ray Babies.
The Ray Babies. They're all one of ones. Everything is reused fabric. When I like the patches, I make it myself. So.
Yo, that's mine. No, I'm not even. I have that at home. That's so funny. So this is actually an art piece. I just wanted to showcase some of my art because I think that's what like resonates with me the most. It's like the #1 thing that made me get into being a designer. And my art honestly gets translated into clothing so often. So yeah, just wanted to include my art.
I fuck with this a lot. I like how it's like.
It's mixed media.
I like how it's like art, but it's like what's it called?
It's like NPC art.
It's like a fashion illustration.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
This could be a garment for sure, you know?
Yeah, like the corset and shit.
I like how the corset's intertwined with her skin and shit. Like how like she's not wearing the fashion, she is the fashion, you know?
Exactly.
I fuck with that a lot.
Exactly.
This Boro, I guess like I feel like I said in the beginning, I'm very sustainable. So like all my fabrics are like reused textiles from like the thrift stores and stuff like that. Like that's where I found my inspiration to even start fashion. I go to thrift stores and get different fashion, and when I seen things like this, I'm like, oh, what can I do with this? I've always seen online where people were like reworking like jackets, reworking blankets. I'm like, yo, what can I do with this? I always was inspired by like Japanese fashion, and not even Japanese fashion, traditional Japanese fashion like Boro jackets and like kimonos and things like that. I'm like, okay, let me try get all these different patchwork denim, make it, and then make like a jacket out of this. And like somebody actually bought this recently. It was in my closet for like
how much?
Probably like $120.
Nah, you could have sold it for more.
I could have sold it for more,
I
but
could have sold it for like 300 on Grailed.
oh, I need to get grilled. Oh.
Boy, you know, in Saudi Arabia, I don't know if you know, but in Saudi Arabia you have to wear abaya.
I don't know what that is.
So it's like a large like coat like that covers all your body.
Yeah.
It's like flowy and everything. And there's like new like independent fashion designers that make abayas and sell them for like, I'm not even kidding you, like $600-$700. And that shit would sell so quick, especially to like teenagers in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, but this is like heavy.
I know, but still, malls are like hella AC and shit. People
Oh,
wear
true.
that, yeah.
No, I definitely need to make more. Like, I've only made one of these, and like, I've always wanted to go back to it and make more because I have like just like a bunch of like thrifted blankets just chilling in my basement right now. I definitely need to go back and.
Is it reversible, yo?
It's not reversible, but like on the inside you can see how there's the graphic on the inside.
Yeah, that's what I asked. Yeah, that's still sick. Okay, so this corset that I made is literally like the previous artwork that I showed you.
Yeah.
So it's basically that translated into clothes. So I really like to wear art. So I printed a bunch of those eyes, sewed them on. I'm really into like corsets and like crisscross stitching. I don't know if you know, there's this designer called Izzy DiPetro. She's like a famous upcoming designer. She's like punk goth, like ballerina style kind of, and she does a lot of like corset work and stuff. And I remember I followed her like 3-4 years ago when she was like kind of like low key, and now she's like really popping off. And I think that's where I get most of my inspiration. I also like a lot of hardware in my clothes. I feel like it adds a lot of like weight to what you're wearing.
It does. It adds like a lot of detail and a lot.
Yeah,
of, like,
exactly, and it adds dimension. Like this corset, it's gonna make you look like very like skinnier because of the illusion, the lines. Like I like playing with that shit because I'm also a graphic designer, so I know like, the tricks of all that.
I like it because it's so different. Like you're never gonna find something like this ever. You know. Like if you ever get any piece from either one of us, like you're not gonna go to any store and find this. You're not gonna find it anything close to this in any other designer because like our shit's just like it's so us, you know.
And it's not easy to replicate because like we work on something as if it's a piece of art. It takes hours. It's not just like I'm gonna pay this manufacturer and then I'm gonna make 50 of this. No, it's like you take your time to like make sure that it's like.
That's why I fuck with art fashion because it's literally it's art. It's not fashion. It's fashion. It's art.
Wearable art.
Wearable art for sure. That's what it is. This jacket is a jacket I'm wearing right now, actually. It's inspired by like, I think it's called Reclaimed. Yeah, I think it's called Reclaimed. So actually, story time. I love Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace is like, it's the new thrift store, you know? So I went to buy 2 pairs of like, Harley Davidson pants. The lady said, hey, I'm gonna give you this jacket because like my husband recently passed away and like I'm tired of just like packing it up and like repackaging it, you know? I'm like, okay, thank you so much. And she told me they were sorry about it. I'm like, okay. I definitely want to include this into my fashion show. Fashion show coming up soon.
Yeah, fashion show coming up soon. August 19, buy your tickets. Only like how much? Like 20, 25 tickets left.
Yeah.
Go buy the damn
$20,
tickets.
come on.
Vendor event, August 19, 1 to 6, 183 Geary Avenue. If you guys don't show up, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
Anyways, so she gave me the jacket for free, and I went on Facebook Marketplace. I got the, what's it called? The crochet, like the crochet Afghan knit, $5.
No way.
And I sold it in there. Like I looked on the website, the Reclaim website. They selling this shit for $600. That shit cost $25 to make. Anybody can make this stuff. That's why I hate fashion, but I love it at the same time. I can make this shit for myself for a percentage of the cost, you know? I can make it for $10, sell it to somebody for $100. I don't have to sell it, I can keep it for myself. And people are like, yo, where'd you get that? I'm like, bro, I made it myself. They're like, whoa, you're a designer like that? I'm like, you know me, you know my body. But yeah, this is something I worked on with my actual, like my co-designer. She told me to add all like the distressing and stuff. I was gonna keep it clean, but like, I kinda like the distressing. I kinda like how it's like open at the bottom, how it's like, it's hanging. And like, the more I wear it, the more it stretches out. And like, every time I wear it, it's gonna be different, for sure. I'm wearing it, it's summer right now. And I'm still wearing it. Yeah, I love it so much. I wear it I'm a denim guy. I go to school and they're like, hey, it's a denim guy. Because I wear denim, I work with denim so much, it's like, yo, that's me. I'm gonna wear it every day for the rest of my life.
Did you distress that with like a Dremel or something?
Yeah, I got a Dremel from Value Village.
No way.
$20, yo. People need to stop sleeping in the thrift stores on like the resale market, like.
Nah, I really like the orange, how this like orange matches the back.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that looks, I wish I like came up with that before you.
I found it on Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, I need to use this on the jacket. I need this for sure. It was meant to be, I swear.
Is it reversible? Yes, it is.
It's reversible, but like I don't think you should wear it with the denim inside. You could.
Why not?
I might do it today, honestly.
Yeah,
I'm gonna fuck around and do it right now.
Okay.
So sorry, guys. Sorry.
Right, next. Ooh, so these are actually jewelry boxes that I made. I have so much fucking jewelry, I don't know where to go with it. And like, I hate things looking like disorganized and not neat. I think I low-key have like chronic OCD. So I wanted to come up with something that's like a decor piece, but you can also use it to store your things. Like, that's like a big thing when it comes to my work. I like nice things, but I like nice things to have a function rather than just like sit around and like marinate in the corner of your room. So I made these fake cake jewelry boxes. They have a mirror and everything. I made them with drywall. I do not recommend
Drywall?
drywall. Put it in a piping bag, and I had to literally mix that shit with water it down.
I was actually wondering how the fuck you made that shit.
Yeah, drywall.
'Cause, like, I saw like when you originally posted it, I saw like the empty box, and I saw like, how the fuck did you make it look like cake? And like I was pressing on it, like, yo, this shit it doesn't.
Drywall, and then
move.
I have to like resin it with UV resin on top because the drywall will like break off if I don't resin it. So those shits are hella expensive.
How much should you sell these for?
I think $80.
Yeah, this is high quality shit, man.
They're so heavy. They're
We're not-
literally like 3 kilograms. I'm not even.
I'm telling you right now, we're not just like having fun. We're having fun, but we're also putting a lot of time and effort into these pieces, you know? It's not like we're just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try and make money. Like, no, we're putting time and effort. We're doing, it's skilled work for sure. The things that we make, it's like, you're not finding anywhere else. A lot of skill that went into it, and like,
It's
I don't
also,
know.
we do trial and error to find what works
sure.
best for us. So it's a lot of like money and time spent into finding what works best. So that's also like one other thing of why our stuff is the price that it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's because not just of the item itself, but the skill and effort that it took to reach having that item. You know
I
what
fuck
mean?
with this because it's like, even with like the, what's it called? Like the intertwined, the lacing right here.
Yeah, see, that's like a part of my work.
It's like, you have an aesthetic.
Exactly.
I love
yeah.
that. I feel like my aesthetic is so like everywhere, you know?
That used to be me though. Like, I feel like by time your brain will develop this thing where it's like it sees what it likes and it
Yeah.
tries to replicate that. And
Yeah.
I think because like I'm so hyper fixated on that, like
That like
it's
aesthetic.
like the visual intertwining of the ribbon. Like it just
Mm-hmm.
it gets me off. Like I don't know what to tell you. You know what I mean? Like I just love ribbons.
Okay, you love ribbons, I get it. I definitely feel like I'll get my, I won't say I have my aesthetic, like I'll get like my defined like look, you know? I feel like when I look at my artwork, it's all over the place. Soon I'll get to the level where it's like everybody looks at something like, okay, that's Rod, you know? And then I look at this is CURZ, for sure, you know? Yeah. This is like I won't say it's a one of one, but it's a one of two. So at the same first vendor event I went to, her event, my one friend Rusty, I met him there, and he's like, "Yo, come outside, let's go spray paint some shit." I'm like, "Okay." I made these. I took one, he took one. There's only two. You know, it's like, you know, Virgil and Drake is like, there's only two. There's only two of these. I'm gonna wear that shirt on my fashion show day. For sure, I'm wearing that shirt on my fashion show day, and like, people are like, yo, where the fuck did you get that? Like, no, they know where I got it. They're gonna be like, I need one of those. I'm like, I'm sorry, man, I can't, you know? But this is like memorabilia, but it's also like a bond of my friendship with my friend Rusty, you know? That's when we first met. Business partners, that's all I can say.
I like how spontaneous it is, and that's what makes it so valuable. Is that it's because of the moment that it was made, not because anyone can just go and spray paint a
For
shirt,
sure.
right? But it's not about you actually spray painting it. It's about what led up to you spray painting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so random. He's like, yeah, come outside. I have these two shirts. I got spray paint. Let's do it. I'm like, fuck, okay. I never done it before. I'm like, let's do it.
Slay.
Slay. Oh, I hate that word so
Oh,
much.
fuck you, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Anything? What was that? You just said it off the top.
Yeah, what do you want us to say?
Thanks for watching. You know,
Yeah, thank you for
come to our fashion show.
Yeah.
If you want to see more of our
You
work,
need to come. If you don't come, what the fuck are you doing with your life?
Yes.
you better come.
You better fucking come. I will send Rod to rob you, bro.
Oh, chill. Chill. I'm a nice.
Go with it. Go.
I'm
It's
a
gonna
nice
sell
person.
tickets.
I
It's
will
gonna
not
sell-
rob
Yo, it's
nobody.
gonna sell tickets. Okay, just say
Okay,
yes.
I will rob you if you don't come to this show.
Exactly. So, 20 tickets. The rest of you that didn't fucking buy tickets,
August 19th? August 19th? Mm-hmm. Where is it again?
fucking 183 Geary Ave, dude. I
183
said the location 20 times.
183 Gary Ave. Okay, ciao.
Alright.
like Gucci. I just wanna